Sports. It's in the game.
Yeah, that was a heck of a pass. I mean, you could just hear that ball sizzling in the air.
Today, from Lincoln Financial Field in
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Now Hall to start the drive. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. To throw is Rodgers. This completes a Corley. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. 49 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ball game. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. And that one too wide and incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. Now a 3rd and 6. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And that will be incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
Zerline's kick is up and through. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. Well, they moved the ball well there on the opening series. Running game was in sync. They were knocking on the doorstep, but ultimately, Charles, they'll have to settle for the field goal.
Well, they certainly were moving it well, and give this defense a ton of credit. Finally dug their heels in and forced the field goal. That's wondered in his game partner. Will his offense look back at this drive and think to themselves, if we'd gotten 6, we'd be in a better spot.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. They go play action with Hurts. Looking for A.J. Brown again, and he's got it again. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Good hands there defensively at 2nd down. Play action. Here's Hurts. This is caught. It's Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Ellie makes it a 7-3 lead. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Back on the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none-two plays, and they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Here's Rodgers. He's got his target. That's complete. And he goes out right around the 39. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Now it's Rodgers. This pass complete. He finds Jeremy Ruckert. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 45-yard line. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the 2nd quarter. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. The Jets on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. They'll run with Hall. And he picks up the 1st before he's taken down at the 29. 67 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this 1st half. Now a play fake. Rodgers. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection, and now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one. Hurts. On the move past the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Here's Hurts to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
As long as you've been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Hurts sets up to throw it. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown as his guys are able to extend their lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Rodgers in control as he hurries his guys to the line. And this one too low.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
On 3rd down, here's Hall. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Wide receiver A.J. Brown, you see he and the rest of his mates returning to the field here. Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. Hurts throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. On 1st down, Hurts. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Got him in. It's Brown. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. The kick by Elliott is good. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
So we've come to halftime here. All right, so we skip the rest of halftime and get set for the 3rd quarter. 17-3 the score as we resume action for the second half on EA Sports. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete, and they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On play action, they'll throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Over 30 yards there. And first downs on 3 consecutive plays now. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. Touchdown! Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Throwing is Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. In motion right goes Adams. Rodgers tapping this forward on the jet sweep. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. He'll find Lazard here over the middle. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Straight ahead is Hall. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Rodgers going to throw. That's caught left side. Ruckert with it. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. Hall on a give up the middle. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Hall again on 2nd down. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin from 10 yards out. And the Jets are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 24-10. A 10-play drive that time. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. And he's brought down 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down. They'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. The end result, 21 yards.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Rodgers' throw here pulled in by Lazard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. To throw, it's Rodgers. Big strides, look at him go. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. Big yardage that time for the Jets. And even 40 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Rodgers again now. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. It's Devontae Adams hauling it in from Aaron Rodgers. And the Jets have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead will be cut down to 14. A drive there of just 4 plays. And Devontae Adams able to finish things with a touchdown reception. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. He finds his tight end Goddard. That's complete. And the Eagles are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles have made it a 3-score game now here in the 4th. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. So a 4th quarter pick-6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner. And I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick-6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick-6. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Throwing now is Rodgers. Yeah, he'll find Hall. And he's brought down. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Rodgers now on 1st down. That one taken in by Corley. Now they got to get to the line quickly. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Here now, 2nd and 4. Rodgers now to throw. Caught on the right side by Adams. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. One final try for Rodgers. We've seen this before. And that will be incomplete. As time has run out on this football game. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high.
Today, from Lincoln Financial Field in
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Now Penix to the air right away. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Falcons. Darnell Mooney, 65 yards. And the Falcons need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Now for the point after. Well, these may be an adventure this afternoon, but this one is good. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And finishing it all off was Darnell Mooney with a touchdown reception. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Play action. Here's Hurts. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the 1st down. They go play action with Hurts. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Looking to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Touchdown, Eagles. Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert. And the Eagles respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And we are tied at 7. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And the drive was all finished off on the touchdown catch by Dallas Goedert. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So for the 2nd time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Penix going to look to throw on 1st down. And complete to Drake London. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's 2nd down. Penix working out of the gun here. Throws right back to London. Complete again. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play. So now 3rd down coming up. Looking to throw Penix. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Down to about the 45.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, Penix. That's complete to Mooney. Touchdown, Falcons. Darnell Mooney with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So that drive, 6 plays, 75 yards. And finishing it all off was Darnell Mooney with a touchdown reception. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And that ball incomplete. He couldn't work free from his defender, and now it's 3rd down. Hurts. Looking here for Smith downfield. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. A big play there for Philly. 52 yards. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts, as they've got it as we resume action. Touchdown! Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown, and the Eagles are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Elliott now to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's got 2 touchdown passes on his first 2 drives, and he'll try again here on drive 3. Being chased out left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. A play fake. Now Penix. That's going to be caught downfield by Mooney. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. On the counter, this is Robinson. Down at the 35, it'll be 2nd down.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Now here's a throw that's complete, and he has another 1st down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 24-yard line. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Here's Penix on 1st and 10. Able to complete this one to McLeod. And down inside the 15 he goes. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Back to the ground with Robinson. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Safety Reed Blankenship. He got in there and stopped him for a loss on the play. On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And a lot of talent on this Eagle defense, and you've seen it on these last 2 plays, both losses. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Here's Penix. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Byron Young forcing his way in there for the sack. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face. Not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Koo knocks this one through the post. And they take a 17-14 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
But 1st down, Hurts. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Throwing is Hurts. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Hurts trying to hurry up the offense. After the sack on 1st down, Hurts. Over the middle here to Brown. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. This will be caught once again by Brown. Touchdown, Eagles! And the Eagles will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Elliott good with a PAT. And that will make so that drive 4 plays. And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Another shot for Penix on 2nd and 10. This pass is caught by London. Now inside the 25. Drake London. Touchdown, Falcons. Drake London as the first half is winding down. And the Falcons have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that gives them a 3-point lead. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Airing it out deep for Smith. And incomplete on the deep ball. So we've reached halftime in a... All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. This snow front that has socked much of the East Coast not going away as we are back to it in the second half. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. He'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Here's Hurts to throw. He finds him again, Saquon Barkley. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime means had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the second level.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be second and goal now. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Tackle there by big Jordan Davis. Now 2nd and 5. To the air, Penix. And this will be caught by Mooney. That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop it. So a little more space to operate now. 1st and 10 from right around the 12. They'll throw with Penix. Over the middle, caught by London. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. And looking to throw, Penix. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Final minute now in the third quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop him. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now Penix. That's complete to Robinson. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And it's taken in at the 9. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They'll get this out to Barkley complete. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. They'll set up to throw. Got a man, it's Brown. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A good pickup there, a 22. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. And not able to get it that time. He hit on 6 straight passes. Not there. 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch him drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too. And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles put together a fourth-quarter drive to take the lead. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. This is 1st and 10. He's back to throw. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete. 2-minute drills, they're tough enough, pressure-packed enough, and these elements makes it significantly tougher.
And you don't have the margin where you can say, okay, I can allow for certain things and maybe change up a little bit. Because it's a 2-minute situation, you've got to try and make the same plays you would make if the elements didn't exist.
Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. Kadiril Hodge has it complete. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Well, you don't have to beg the Philly faithful to make noise. On their feet for 3rd down. Oh, that is incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Another big play in a game that's had plenty of them. 4th and 2. They'll run for it with Robinson. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. That one looks like he'll throw here. And this is caught. It's Brown. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They go play action with Hurts. He'll buy some time right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the 4th quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Penix. This is Robinson, and he works free. Here's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. That's caught by Pitts. And Pitts is going to pick up a Falcons 1st down as he'll get this up past the 40. They'll drop to throw. Pass complete to Robinson. And that not what they wanted. They lose yards on 1st down. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. To throw again is Penix. And that's going to be incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead.
today. From Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. First run now for Kyron Williams. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Stafford. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Taken down at the 42.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Stafford's throw pulled in by Robinson here. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. To throw is Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. A shotgun snap for Stafford. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. I'm not sure that you can say that the rain caused that interception, but look, it's clear that throwing the football is going to be tough in these conditions.
No doubt about it, and different quarterbacks handle it different ways. Some guys think the rain isn't a big deal, but wind affects them a little bit more. But you have to wonder, will these conditions hold scoring down? Are we going to have like a 9-6 type of a game? And then the pressure goes on the punters, who often hold for field goal attempts. Can they handle the snap and get the ball down so they can kick it?
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and a couple. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down. Hurts. This will be caught once again by Brown. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Throwing is Hurts. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Off of play action, here's Stafford. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. Britton Covey deep for Philadelphia. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Barkley, inside handoff. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. On play action, they'll throw. Over the middle here to Brown. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards, the final tally. Here's Hurts to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he just throws this one away. That was a bit strange, and here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
But one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. A big play there for L.A. 43 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9. Back to throw, Stafford. Got a man over the middle, it's Williams. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 21. Stafford. Over the middle and complete to the tight end, Higbee. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Here's Stafford. Throw left side, complete to Cup. Touchdown, Rams. Matthew Stafford finding Cooper Kupp for the touchdown there. And the Rams have got it back to within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. That time a 6-play drive. And it ends with Cooper Kupp on the receiving end of the touchdown pass. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. But first down, Hurts. Looking for A.J. Brown again, and he's got it again. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles would extend their lead here just before halftime. Elliott good on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we reach halftime. Getting through the break at record pace and right back to football. Third quarter, here we go. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Eagles offense and A.J. Brown headed back out there. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's what really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
Now a play fake here on first down. And this will be caught by Brown. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 7. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Brown. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. They'll look to throw again. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now Stafford. Connecting with Kupp here on the out route. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, Stafford.
He'll get that complete to Parkinson.
And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Now a play fake and it's Stafford. That's caught inside the 20. A big play there for L.A. 43 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Throwing is Stafford. That's caught at the 1. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Puka Nacua
from a yard out. And the Rams are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Point after, up and good. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score.
Hurts throw complete here to his receiver, Brown.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
Got a man. It's Brown. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown.
And the Eagles are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue.
And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Eagles are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. On first down, it's Stafford. Pass complete there to Nakua. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
He'll drop this down to Williams, and he'll get it down here to the 43. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on first and 10. Now Stafford. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that will bring up second down. Stafford. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And Kupp going to pick up a Rams first down as he'll get this down to the 30-yard line. Now it's Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. Stafford now to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Back to throw again. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's first and 10. From the red zone now, Stafford. He gets this into the hands of Kupp once again. Touchdown! Matthew Stafford finding Cooper Kupp for the touchdown there. And the Rams are able to cut into that deficit.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And this is caught. It's Brown. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Open man is Uzomah. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. The Rams go nickel here defensively on third. They go play action with Hurts. He finds his man, complete. That's Brown. And that should do it. He's got a first down. And the Eagles, they can run it out from here. Hurts. This will be caught once again by Brown. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Stafford. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like
today from Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia. This is the National Football League.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play from scrimmage, Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. To throw is Stafford. Now that'll be caught by Kupp. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there. Now a 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Stafford. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 43. And they'll send Kupp in motion right. Now a 1st down throw. Stafford. That's caught. Puka Nacua. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Back to throw. Stafford. Open man. Higbee, the tight end. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Stafford. Screen play set up for Williams. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. And they'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. Open man right side is Kupp, complete. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Stafford. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
Throw left side, complete to Kupp. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. From the 5-yard line, will this opening drive yield 6? This is 3rd and goal. From the gun, here's Stafford. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Cooper Kupp, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Rams will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
Tremendous production in college at 2 different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for the Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower, but has plenty of arm and is capable of making the big throws downfield. And don't underestimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 26. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. The throw over the middle taken in. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Here's Hurts to throw. Over the middle here to Brown. Touchdown, Eagles! Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Elliott good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. On first down, Stafford here. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. These two teams all tied after one. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Now Stafford. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The Rams on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and a mile. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. Here's Ethan Evans now. Back deep is Britton Covey. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. And the momentum just continuing to build and build for them. They had the touchdown, their last drive to tie the game. Now their defense does its job, and Charles, all of a sudden, they've got a chance to capture the lead here.
And we're seeing a really nice exhibition of what coaches love to call complementary football. Offense gets a tie, defense does its job, gets the ball right back, and their teammates now have momentum. What a nice job they're doing, all doing it together.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 34 yards to gain that time, another 1st down. Hurts sets up to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. Touchdown! Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles have taken the lead. good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. He's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd and 8. They run it again with Williams. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing is Stafford. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 9 yards that time. Stafford on first down. Pass complete there to Nakua. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nakua. 26 yards. And the Rams are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Play action. Here's Hurts. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Throwing is Hurts. This will be caught by Brown. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 35. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. On play action, they'll throw. Got him in. It's Brown. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. 3rd and 2. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. The kick by Elliott is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive. Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. And he put enough leg into it, but it's well off to the right and no good. So we've come to halftime here in Philly with the Eagles on top.
Well, you can't skip halftime on Sundays, but you can right here. So it's over, and on to the third quarter we march.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback.
Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the third quarter.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw.
Looking for A.J. Brown again, and he's got it again.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Now back to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Brown.
And he'll be brought down at the 27. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
He finds his man, complete. It's Brown. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Up the middle with Barkley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Elliott good with a PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
On first down, it's Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
On 2nd down, Williams. And despite the good footwork, he'll be hit and dropped shy of the 45. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Stafford. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Demarcus Robinson, 46 yards. And the Rams have cut it back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights, and that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
They go play action with Hurts. This is caught. It's Brown. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The two big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. The ball finds its way back to Brown. And the Eagles are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains.
Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. A.J. Brown, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Elliott good on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. Now it's Stafford. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. He's got his target. That's complete. He's to the 15. Touchdown, L.A. Demarcus Robinson with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. This will be caught once again by Brown. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. On first down, Hurts. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. From the gun, it's Hurts. Dancing to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts punching it in from a yard away. And the Eagles get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Elliott good with a PAT, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Meanwhile, Stafford's throw pulled in by Robinson here. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Here's Stafford. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Stafford. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Stafford. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Stafford now to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Now it's Stafford. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And his kick is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position with all 3 timeouts. I kick it deep and try and pin them back there.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
yeah, not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. That one looks like he'll throw here. Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Hurts. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Here's Hurts to throw.
He finds his man, complete. That's Brown. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
So now Stafford and the Rams down by 2 touchdowns. 1:11 to go. Field goals, useless at this point. They need 2 touchdowns, and they need them in short order.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
Here comes 2nd down.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Stafford now to throw. That'll be caught. It's Kupp. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And they'll get him down after a gain of 7, but they'll happily give him that. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
Today, from Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, is Madden Football on EA Sports.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he could...
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Byron Young drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Taking it about the 16. A good return there, 17 yards.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
Back to throw here. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. He'll look to throw. On the move to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Hurts sets up to throw it. That's complete to the former Titan Pro Bowler, A.J. Brown.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 35. They'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Brown. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That's good for 28 yards.
Here we go now on 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, a 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
pressure comes, and down he goes. Milton Williams drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded at about the 28. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. He finds his man complete. It's Brown. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line.
Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you get a heck of a tight end candidate.
That is caught inside the 5.
Yeah, the Eagles are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Flush to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Eagles go up by 2 touchdowns.
Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. 5 plays there on that drive, and it results in a 4-yard touchdown. Elliott on to kick it away.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Pollard again. So he shifts past him. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Now Rudolph on 1st down.
That's caught. Nick Westbrook-Akine with it.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
A give to Pollard running left.
And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. And here's a give to Spears. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down. Rudolph looking to throw. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Jalen Carter able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up fourth down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1. That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. After the interception, here's Rudolph.
Over the middle, he has Okonkwo. And the Titans are going to be set up with a first and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. This is first and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Here's Rudolph. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Milton Williams. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. They come up on second and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Now it's Rudolph.
And that's complete to Westbrook-Ikhine. And no sidestepping that hit. He's going to be brought down hard. And it also sets up fourth down.
Here's Nick Folk now on for the field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here.
Folk's kick is good.
And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Out. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
Well, 2 snaps ago, I don't think anyone thought a safety was on the table, yet it happened. They caught him on back-to-back plays breaking through the line. No amount of evading was going to save him from a sack on either play. And on the last one, he ran too deep into the end zone to set up the safety.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
Yeah, to the sideline, and it's intercepted. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles would extend their lead here just before halftime.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for two. Eluding the pressure right. And this one incomplete. So they went for the two. They don't get it. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway.
Taking it about the 1. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10,
just shy of the 30. On play action, they'll throw.
Throw out wide is incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll be taken down right away up near midfield at the 47. No question that they're going to continue to look his way. 6 catches in the first half and now 7 on the game.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Looking for A.J. Brown again, and he's got it again.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
They go play action with Hurts.
And this will be caught by Brown. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete.
And the Eagles are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown.
Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Hurts will throw.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
Rudolph's throw here into the hands of Boyd. Down the right sideline. Tyler Boyd.
Touchdown, Titans. Tyler Boyd, 71 yards.
And the Titans are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Now the Titans leaving the offense out there. They'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it.
And he's going to get into the end zone for 2. And they're back within 2 scores. Down 15 now. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure. But that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready. Because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. Here's a great example right there.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Hurts throw complete here to his receiver, Brown.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Jeffrey Simmons picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts.
This is caught. It's Brown. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 33. They're going to look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
His throw incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Credit the sack there to Arden Key.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
Looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Got him in. It's Brown. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
3rd and 5.
Now back to throw. Rolling to his right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2.
They'll look to throw.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Picked off by Jerome Baker.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
Throwing the out route, finding Boyd for the completion.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Rudolph.
A short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's second down. Back to the air. Rudolph avoids the target, and he has it over the middle. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 39. Out of the gun, Rudolph. And he will find Ridley on the left side. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Rudolph on first down.
A short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up second down. Again, it's Rudolph.
He finds his man, Pollard.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 12-yard line. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Rudolph now to throw.
Pollard here once again, back-to-back catches.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. On second down, here's Rudolph.
Okonkwo holds it in left side.
And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds.
3rd down and 6.
Rudolph looking to throw it. And it's a Titans touchdown.
Okonkwo
From 8 yards out.
And the Titans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Folk connects on the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. That one looks like he'll throw here.
And he will have the first down. And even with the 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this nearly all the way down now. Hurts.
This will be caught once again by Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. A.J. Brown, 28 yards.
And the Eagles have opened up a 3-score lead as they pull away here in the 4th. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Titans set and ready to go on offense. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
Now Rudolph. Open man, Westbrook-Akine. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Back to throw, Rudolph. Looking middle, and that's complete. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Throwing on third down, here's Rudolph. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now.
Here we go on fourth, Rudolph.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Touchdown, Titans. Calvin Ridley, 55 yards.
And the Titans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2.
Now Rudolph.
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And did the Titans get this? Yes, Tennessee football. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They are in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now.
That would almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down. Throwing here, Rudolph. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really